Everything, everything, everything's gonna be alright. Come on. Yeah,
They call me Duchess.
Today?
Doing great. Doing great.
Okay, well, I'm just going to ask you a couple questions. First off, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
First off, my name is Jureesa McBride, also known as the Duchess. I'm from Clayton County. Okay. I was born in Port Gibson, Mississippi, and I grew up in Patterson, Mississippi, which is not far from each other. Small town. So that is the area in which I grew up. I grew up in a two-parent household. My parents were Shirley and Howard McBride. I have 3 siblings, but I grew up in a household with 2 of them, Shanika, Howard, and Summer is my baby sister. But yeah, so that's where my beginning started.
Okay. So, do you have any children?
Actually, I do. I have 2 amazing daughters, Ramirian, she's the oldest, and Alana. And I'm telling you, those girls, they are my world. They're some of my biggest cheerleaders. They're both doing their own thing. They're very, very smart and intelligent young women. And I'm just very proud of them, because they've seen the things that I've gone through, as a mother and as a woman, and so I just thank God for them because they're actually the best thing that ever happened to me. So yeah, even though I can't get them to come on the road with me, but hey, I won't give up.
Speaking of that, is any one of them thinking about following in your steps?
You know what? I have been pushing my youngest for so long because she has an amazing voice. And I think now she's been talking about, getting into the music industry and things like that. And so it's like, I feel like it's my job to protect her from the things that I've had to experience. But if it's something that she wants to do, I'm going to definitely support her on it. Maybe even write some music for her. So, who knows?
Right.
Who knows?
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
When did you start singing professionally?
Professionally, I started singing in 2011. So it's been almost 13 years now that I've been singing. And I started because, I've always had a love for like music and acting and things like that. And so a lot of that transpired from my childhood up until my professional career. When I decided to get professional about it, I did this particular Face the Music contest that was in Jackson. It was really fun. That contest lasted for a few weeks, and I learned so many things, and I knew from that point on that my career was going to take off from here, because I remember having so much support throughout those weeks, and it just sparked the fire in me to continue to go on and do so.
Okay, speaking of sparking the fire, who were some of the artists who inspired you while you were growing up?
Oh wow! And I promise you, I tell the story all the time about how my dad used to work on his car every Saturday. It didn't have to be anything wrong with the car, but he would just constantly work on his car, and I would actually get into his old school vehicle, and I would listen to different artists like Coco Taylor and Denise LaSalle, Johnny Taylor, Little Milton. I mean, the list goes on and on of the different artists that he used to play. And because of that, it opened up my mind to a lot of different artists, a lot of different blues artists that I had never heard of before, but never knew that it was gonna be a part of my journey. So.
Have you ever had the opportunity to perform with any of them?
I've opened up for Bobby Rush, Trudy Lynn, Lattimore, oh God, and I might be forgetting some, but it's been quite a few of those that I grew up listening to that I've actually had the opportunity to perform with or either open up for them. So I'm blessed about that.
You come from a family of musical artists, actors, and educators. How does that shape you as an artist?
I think as an artist, it shapes me because there's a lot about my family history that I do not know everything about. I know that I have quite a few family members on my dad's side that are actors and as well as singers, and on my mom's side, my great grandfather, which was her grandfather, he was an actual blues artist. He went by the name of William James. There's a lot about him that we're still trying to find out, connect the dots, because the story was that one day he left on a train to perform at a gig, and they never saw him again, so that's like an unfinished story that I would really like to know about. Now, as far as educators, my mom taught in public school system for years, and now I'm a teacher. A lot of people don't know that, but I teach in high school. I teach history, actually, and that's a part of my life as well. So there's a lot of different things that shape my life and shape my career as a blues artist, and I'm just really proud of that I can get a chance to put all of that into that. I've also graduated with my music business degree from Full Sail University. I've written several books, 3 to be exact. And I've also, like I said, I graduated from Delta State in education. So there's a lot of things that I've done in my life that I'm very proud of. It might have not been done at the time in which I wanted it to be done, but I'm proud that I'm able to say that I did accomplish those things. Throughout this career, man, I tell you, a lot of people that don't know, my manager is Silver Shirley, which is my mom. A lot of people like to say momager and things like that, but I tell you what, when I think about where she has brought me in this career, it just makes me feel so blessed, and it's just like, we have our ups and downs and things like that, but we've always been Team Duchess, always been Team Duchess. And she sees my vision, and we're continuing to strive towards those things, Like I stated, no one gets to where they are by themselves. You always need someone to help you along the way. And I'm just very, very proud about that.
Speaking of all of this success, I see that you've gained a lot of attention from your album, My Time to Shine. Can you tell us about that?
Well, with My Time to Shine, I like to call that particular album my baby, because I was able to put what I really wanted into the music. All the different musicians and producers, they saw the vision that I had, and we literally brought it to life. And I'm just so excited about it because it has gained a lot of different awards, nominations. And I just felt like with that album coming out that it was actually my time to shine, And I just wanted everybody to know that and continue to know that, because the album is still out there. And like I said, we went into the studio, me and some more musicians, and created something that was very beautiful, that I'm proud to say that that I saw the vision of it, and everyone else did too. And then we just created music, created some great blues music. And so that particular album is, I like to say, even though I've been in the industry for 13 years, I just like to say that it's like a debut to who I truly am, you know.
Now, I'm trying to tell y'all what time it is. Now, I want y'all to remember my name when I leave here. And follow me online too, because I know y'all on social media. But I just want to take this time to let y'all know. I said it's my time. 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 My time to shine. 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 My time, y'all. My time, y'all. My time, y'all. My time to shine.
So I'm excited about that album. So if y'all haven't, heard it, you need to get out there and get it. My time to shine.
Who are some artists that you get excited about now?
Artists that I get excited about now, I would have to say Buddy Guy, Trudy Lynn, Kingfish, Calvin Duncan Jr., Anika Chambers, Shamika Copeland. Oh God, Mr. Silk. I could literally go on and on, but I say those particular artists because they're out there doing great things. They're all unique in their own way. And I just, with me being an artist as well, I like to support those that support me, and so I continue to get excited about those particular artists because there's not anyone that's out there that's making them, well, I say that's making them feel like they have to expand their lane because everybody is in their own lane, including myself. And so when you see that type of energy on the stage, especially with the female artists that I named, when you see that type of sisterhood and the energy that's on stage, and and they continue to show you love and continue to give you advice. It makes me feel great as an artist as well because I want to be, that particular type of artist that does the same thing for others that's coming up in the industry as well. So, I get excited. I get excited about a lot of artists, but those particular ones, yeah, they're definitely my favorite. Mm-hmm.
Well, I heard you talk about energy. So, what do you think you bring to the table when it comes to the blues?
I would like to say that I bring a certain type of uniqueness. I haven't seen any artists that's quite like me. I like to keep things a little different, but also classy, because I am the Duchess. But at the same time, it's the energy that I bring to the stage because I love to connect with the audience, and just have a great time. I think that what I bring to the table is authentic, and I just like to show people who I am as an artist. I don't get on the stage and try to mimic other artists and things like that. I just bring me, and I think that's what's so authentic and so real about who I am as a blues woman in this industry. So yeah,
amazing. Yes. Can you tell us a gift that you have that's not blues related?
You know what? I can tell you a gift that I have. Now, a lot of people, they may think that I'm crazy, but I've written an entire book on it. Ever since I was 15, I don't know what to say, the word develop. Mm-hmm. But God has blessed me with the gift of dreams. You know, some people may know what I'm talking about when I say that. And with these particular dreams, they do come true. Okay. It doesn't matter if they're good or bad, they come true. And it's like when God shows me something in a dream, it's almost like a vision, but it eventually happens. And that's another thing. That's another reason why I know that, you know, my career in music, there has always been set in stone, because every time I've had a dream about myself, God always shows me that I'm on this huge platform and I'm performing and I'm singing. So I know that that is something that is supposed to take place in my life, you know. Some of my dreams may be a little spooky or whatever, may make people a little nervous, but if they read my book, you know, The Bridge Between Dreams and Reality, they will see exactly what I've been talking about. But that is a gift that most people don't know that I have, that I actually do have. So yeah. When I see people interact when I perform, it makes me feel really good, because I get a chance to see the excitement, the awe, you know, especially for those who've never been to one of my shows before. I get a chance to see their experiencing me for the first time. You see what I'm saying? And so I'm just so thankful for every opportunity that I have to grace the stage, you know, whether it's in the country or out of the country. It's always an honor to be able to perform for so many people. So I'm just very gracious about that too. Yeah.
For those who may not know, I do know that you are a radio personality as well. Can you tell me something about that?
I am. So I've been the host of the Duchess Soul Sessions for 10 years now. Actually, they honored me, you know, at the WMEL radio honors this past year. They honored me. When I first started off as a radio personality, a lot of people don't know, but it was this radio station out of New Orleans called Bounce Out Radio. Like, I hosted a show there way before the Duchess Soul Sessions, you know, and I did that for a while with DJ Irv and Keedy. Man, it's so many of them I can't remember everyone's name, but before I even just really got into it, I started out on Bounce Out Radio. And then WMEL, I started off with them when Gamel Moore, who was the owner of the station, he found some of my music online, and he called me, and I was like, how did you get this number? You know, and he was like, I saw it on YouTube. And I was like, no, but actually I had made a mistake and put my own number on YouTube. And so it's like the rest is history, man. I have interviewed so many artists on my show, because when I first started off with the Duchess Soul Sessions, I would interview 1 to 2 artists a week, and that went on for about 5 or 6 years. So I've interviewed a lot of people from Lattimore, Denise LaSalle, Trudy Lynn, oh my God, you name it. Man, so many. Peggy Scott Adams. I've just really been blessed to connect with a lot of different artists, and I just thank Gamel for that opportunity, because it did open up a doorway, you know, of connection to so many different people, and I feel like it expanded myself as an artist. So the Duchess Soul Sessions, it's on every Saturday morning. You know, you can tune in and listen. Of course, I don't interview anyone on there anymore. Don't know if I will start, because it takes up so much of my time, but I just think that it's a great thing to be able to be an artist as well as someone who continues to support other artists as well. So I'm thankful for the Duchess Soul Sessions. Make sure y'all continue to support that now. Continue to support that every Saturday, all right, out of Baltimore. But yeah, like I was saying before, you know, when it came to starting this musical journey, it was not always easy. You know, it wasn't like there were a lot of people that were open arms per se, because people are they're trying to figure you out, and those that do know you, there may be some that may be offended by you or whatever the reason being. It wasn't easy. And so Sylvia and I knew that in order for us to make some moves in this industry, that we had to make the proper connections and build relationships along the way, you know. And so we decided we were going to start going to like different conferences, music conferences, different award shows, you know, be seen and tell people who you are and what's your plan, and you know, just get all of that great advice, you know. And so we would go to different conferences. One in particular, the Just Blues music conference, Just Blues Awards by Charles Mitchell. We would go to that, and they still have that, and I'm still trying to find my way back because it's such a great conference, and you get a chance to connect with so many different people. And so from that conference, we met Alan Johnston, the music specialist, and so many other different people that we end up connecting with. And you start building these relationships, and then through time, you see where the connections have taken place and what you've gotten out of it, you know. And I mean, even with that conference, this is where I was able to meet some of those people that I talked about earlier, like Denise LaSalle and Peggy Scott Adams, Lattimore, Theodis Ely, Bobby Blue Bland. I was just so grateful to be able to meet so many of these people. And like I said, even those who are not in the music industry, you end up building like these lifelong relationships with them. Like Yvonne and Ransom, you know, I call them my godparents, you know, they're from Lafayette, but this is where we met them, and now we're family, you know, we're family. And so through them, you know, and that conference, that award show, you know, this is where the connection with Trudy Lynn, all this, I mean, I'm telling you, I can go on and on and on, and it's just it's a reminder of how connections are so very important. Networking is so very important, you know. And throughout my career, I'm just thankful for the people that I've had the opportunity to connect with. I'm grateful for the people who have given me lifelong advice. I'm grateful for the people who has taken a chance on me, has seen my talent, and continue to push me. And I'm just so thankful for all of it, you know, so thankful for all of it, because I know that my career would not be where it was if it wasn't for the people who saw the vision, the people who continue to push, you know, those people that continue to tell you don't give up even when you feel like you want to give up, you know. So I'm very, very thankful for that. We recently started going to the BMAs, and this is another great spot. This is where I met Shamika. This is where I met Anika, and so many others. So, you know, I'm just so thankful and so grateful for the people that God has brought in my path, even if it's for like a short period of time. You know, I'm really thankful. I feel like it's been 13 years And I feel like I'm just at the beginning. I feel like I'm just at the beginning. And it's like I'm still trying to find my way. I know who I am. I know who I am as a brand. But it's just like I'm still pushing for people to see who I am, to take a chance on me if they haven't heard about me. Because I just feel like my band and I, we're always ready. We're ready. We've been working hard through the years, those who have stuck beside me through it all. And it's just time. It's time. Like I said, it's my time to shine, And so I'm just very, very grateful for every opportunity that I get. So, yeah, that works for me. Yeah.
Okay. Well, little thing to end us off on the right note. What is some advice you would give to future artists?
The advice that I would give to future artists is to be yourself. Know the importance of what you're doing, how you're doing it, and why you're doing it. I think a lot of people get lost in the shuffle when they get into the industry, and it's easy for them to forget who they are and why they started what they were doing. And I feel like the most important thing in the world is to remain loyal to who you are, and to continue to show that, and not be afraid to listen to some people. Trust a little bit. I know that the industry can be kind of tricky, but nobody got to where they were by themselves. So if I could give any advice, it was just to, remain humble and do what you do as an artist, and don't settle for anything less.
Amen.
Say what you want to say, but it's my time now. It's time that to show you that I'm in this thing now. Now let me tell you, baby, don't you know it's my time? Look, I'm not standing in no line for another broken heart. If you're coming for me, you better take a call. If you love me or you hate me, I still go hard. Motivation gonna take me all the way to the top.